guest is Elk Grove Mayor Steve Bly, a graduate of UC Davis. He was initially elected by Elk Grove residents to serve as a trustee on the Elk Grove Unified School Board. In November 2014, Steve was elected to the Elk Grove City Council, and later next year to serve as the city's first vice mayor. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you to all of you who took time out of your busy schedule to come out and stand in solidarity. Before I continue, I want to take this moment to thank all the speakers, not only that, but the organization that pulled this together at such a last minute. It really materialized from a text out in Florida. One of our multicultural committee members that was out there, and he said, you know, we should probably do something to show the community that there is no place for hate. And it's not just in Elk Grove, but it's anywhere in the world. And so for the Council, Islamic Council of Northern America, thank you very much for your leadership in pulling this together. Every time there's violence on anyone based on their religion, how they look like, I think we as a community need to stand together. Tonight we stand with our Muslim brothers and sisters, and I commend all of you for taking that leadership. This should be a ripple that takes place from here throughout this region, throughout the world. I stand before you as a refugee, former refugee, as an immigrant that came from a different country and made America my home. I think it's so important that during this time, when I stare out into the audience and see each and every one of you from different parts of the world, each and every one of you have a story. Either you came here 10 years ago or 100 years ago. It's what makes America strong. It's what makes us stand together. That is something that we have to continue to communicate to communities out there. Now, it saddens me to see that somebody who is filled with hate to go to one of the most sacred places and to kill people who are there doing something that they love. I've been around the world. I've seen many religions. It doesn't matter whether you're Buddhist, Christian, Muslim. It doesn't matter whether you're an animist. I've never heard of a religion that tells you to hurt other people. Every religion that I've come into contact with is always preaching doing good, loving mankind, and making the world a better place. That is the purpose of religion. If somebody uses this for their own good and uses this to do evil, we should condemn it. Bad things happen when good people stand aside and don't take action. Your willingness to stand here tonight, your willingness to condemn this promising. It's hope. It's hope for our Elk Grove City. It's hope for our community that we will not tolerate hate. We will not stand for it. We will not tolerate ignorance. And we will do our part to educate the community that the best route is to love one another. Martin Luther King said it best. He says, hate is too big of a burden to bear. So I chose. That is something that we should continue to bring out within the various communities around the world. That is the reason why we're here. Now, before I leave, I would also like to acknowledge members of the Multicultural Committee. We have Dr. Shankar, who's here. We have Dr. Hess, or Reverend Hess, he's here. We also have Arjuman, and who else? Oh, Dr. Bogdan. There he is, yeah. And so these are individuals that have dedicated their time to make Elk Grove a better place. And thank you again for each and every one of you, your belief in standing in support of diversity and inclusion. That's what Elk Grove is. And for those who could not be here, I'm sure they wanted to be here, and God bless them as well. But thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, together in solidarity.